Welcome to the channel A31 Alvo. Today live in Santa Cruz, California with the bare root. Last of the bare root. San Lorenzo Garden Center, $44.99. All bare root trees. Currently 50% off, and there's still some PLUOTs available if you want to get in on the PLUOT action. They still have Flavor Grenade, Emerald Drop. This is Emerald Drop, Flavor King, and Flavor Queen. Those varieties are the ones that are currently available. So check it out. Again, this is going to be another shaping and grafting demonstration. Okay, shaping and grafting demonstration. Check it out. Take a look. Again, this is the Emerald Drop PLUOT. The Emerald Drop PLUOT is the green skinned yellow flesh PLUOT. But it needs a pollinator. A pollinator is a Flavor Grenade. And I have it. Flavor Grenade PLUOT. Okay, we're going to be grafting it. Okay, and I just checked the patent on the Flavor Grenade, and we're good. Patent expired. Okay, first is the shaping. You already know. Disinfect. Okay. So again, open center. I'm gonna cut back. Okay, we're coming back where it opens up. All right, take a look. Most of the lateral limbs spoke and hub out from the central leader, from the central trunk, and stay out of each other's way with very little to no overlap. And we're gonna clean it up. Okay, so again, I'm grafting onto here. And so I'm just gonna cut back right there, give myself some space. This during dormancy would have been good budwood. Now that it broke dormancy, maybe chip bud grafting. Okay, this is the Emerald Drop. Okay, now shaping. These two thicker ones are gonna be the closer overlapping ones. Well, there's one right here, overlapping. And I'm gonna go with the higher vigorous one. These are almost parallel, but eventually will run into each other, but we want to avoid that. So again, I'm coming up the branch, and I want to throw this one in this direction, and then that one I'm going to throw it in that direction. I'm going to throw it back. So again, I'm coming up, and I'm looking for I'm going to go with that one right here. See this bud's facing this direction. So let's go with that. And this one I like this one. See how it's facing that direction? So I'm gonna cut there. And then just get rid of these little nubs, just so as to not waste any energy growing into the neighboring one. Okay, this two right here, clean it up. Clean it up now when it's young. And same thing with these ones. You don't want anything growing into the neighboring branch, so clean it up. already training at a very young age. Okay, now we're going around, and everything's gonna come back a third. Everything's gonna come back a third, and it's gonna be left on an outward facing bud. So okay, I'm coming up right here, and then I just see this right here. Bam, right there. Okay, turn it around again, come back a third. Start at the bottom, and right there. Outward facing foliage right here. Turn it around. This right here, overlap, we're gonna take it off. This is coming back a third. Outward facing bud if possible. Yeah, right there. Okay. See what came off. 1, 2, yeah, roughly. This has ended up being about a quarter. But yeah, 25 to 30%. That's how much she should be coming off of each limb. This one's longer, and I'm trying to keep the canopy even, so it's coming back. Let's go right there. And then last, this one right here. And that one we probably went back maybe about like 10%. Okay. Clean up this little branch right here. Broken. Overlap, and then right here is too low. Normally I like to keep production low, but this is going to be in a pathway, so it's a little bit higher. Okay, that's the tree. Let me pan out. That's the tree, perfectly spoke. See all the limbs don't intersect. They spoke out from the central leader, from the central trunk. You see, that's your open canopy. And again, ideally, normally 4, north, south, west, and east, but I like to keep spares. Okay, Mother Nature, okay? Wind can break a few limbs. Squirrels can climb your tree. A bird can land on your tree. So different things, keep spares. Wait, stare, hi, I'm the only one. Raquel Perez, hi. Okay, now we top work, now we're grafting. Okay, that was the shaping of the host tree. I try to keep it even. There. Now I'm gonna graft. All right. My favorite type of graft tape right here. Again, disinfect. Okay, alcohol. Check out these ones. This is the ones I make the whip with. You'll see right now. First bud selection. Okay, you're trying to match the caliber, the thickness of the host branch and the scion budwood. I already know that my budwood is thinner. Check it out. Flavor Grenade. Budwood selection. I'm looking for the thickest one. It's gonna be this one or this one. Okay, those two. I'm gonna go with the one on the left. Okay, because I'm trying to match it up and line it up here. Okay, here we go. Come down a bud. Okay, eat a bud. Cut, clean. No oxidation. Nice and green. And then leave 3 buds. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. The tongue, okay? This is tongue and whip, or whip and tongue. I'm gonna kick it up. Saludos desde Durango. El Vegas. Ya estoy esperando las mangas. Las mangas que a lo mejor en mayo. En mayo les saco su certificación de fitosanidad y derechito a México, ya saben. Tengo esa vuelta pendiente. Pero sí, los gems y los Gwen a México. Es de ley. ¿Ok? Saludos al Vega. Gracias por el apoyo. Ya está la lengüeta. ¿Ok? Y así da. Es todo, bro. Good to hear that. Ya están apartados, bro. Tengo una charola como de 30 gems y de 30 gwens en las mangas. Pero sí. Ya saben, van a entrar entran por Tijuana y por paquetería y llegan a su destino final. Again, slightly kick it out. Yo les meto el ángulo para garantizar un punto de contacto para que los cambios intersecten. Siempre en ángulo. Y ya nomás su cinta. Yo uso cinta de vinil. Alex Aldaña, saludos. So yeah, this is Emerald Drop PLUOT and Flavor Grenade. My bad. Try to keep it in frame. Nah, bro. Based on moon phase, no. I graft based on guaranteeing that the cadmium layers intersect. I mean, the moon might not be too far off right now, but I don't rely on the moon phase. Again, I always do my due diligence, and I always try to make sure that my cadmium layers draw contact by intersecting. And so far, so good. So far, so good. But yeah, that's good right there. Okay. And I've been sealing Flavor Grenade with red paint. This season for me, red is Flavor Grenade. Okay, just like that. Sealed. Okay, shaped and sealed. Shaped, grafted, and sealed. Stay tuned for updates. Stay tuned for planting and updates. Still waiting on the sounds to show signs that the graft took. Okay, maybe prune around it, bro. Prune around to favor the graft, to push the growth through the graft. You can start maybe set things back around it. If at the graft too, at the base, there's some shoots, at the host branch, there's some foliage, start pinching those out. But you want to force the growth through the graft. All right. Thank you everyone once again. Avocado tree season coming up again. Maybe 2 to 4 weeks out. They always try to push the delivery past the last frost, but we should be good. But they always play it on the safe side. All right. So stay tuned. Peace.